What is up, everybody? It is slightly ghosted Snaggle J who needs to change the chroma key filter just a little bit because I'm wearing too dark of clothes or too light of clothes. I can't decide. Oh, my geez. It's because I'm wearing... Listen, we can't wear green hats. Judas Priest. Is it my first day, chat? My first day. Welcome to the TWIPT Weekly Showdown, where obviously we cannot wear green hats. Despite how cool my green hat, you know what? I'm going to turn, listen, chat, this hat is so cool. I'm actually going to turn the chroma key off so you guys can see it. This is the Swingin' A's hat. I almost feel like it's worth having the chroma key off and the green background for the entire stream just so I can wear that hat. But anyway, I digress. Welcome to the 12th episode of the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. I am, of course, your host, Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Allen Park Baseball. We got a live bronze tournament on tap. I know, almost worth going blue screen instead of green. I know, but then my green screen is green, and then I had to buy a new one, and this one was pretty expensive. If live bronze tournament is not your thing, or you're not in tonight, or you get eliminated early on, next week's tournament is already available. We got a gold tournament on the go next Monday night. Jump in quick again. You can go to the tournaments, filter by weekly. It should be the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. It should be at the very, very bottom. This is going to be an interesting tournament for sure. We're going to go through. We're going to do the roll call here in a minute. Let's take a look at our winners list. Where are we at? Boom. Last week, the Jokeland Pathetics and Zweig pulled in the dub, becoming our 11th different winner. Is tonight the night that we finally have a repeat winner? Hard to say. But so far, we're 11 for 11 in different teams winning the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. Let's go through and do the roll call. Definitely not brought to you by our not drink sponsor, Bubbly. As I get fueled. Let's go. Towers of the Dub AAA taking on the Ribera Bridges. We got the Martinsburg Blue Sox against the Botticino Amatori. The Erie Ghosts and the Newark Bears. We got the Corporate Sellouts against the Schenectady Turbines. The Carolina Legends against the Iquitos Hyper Sloths. We got the Sundance Sloths against the Pikeville Bacon Eaters, a team I could absolutely get behind. We got the Seoul Twins 2 against the Las Vegas Gamblers. We got the Bellingham Buntings against the Melbourne Mustangs. The Cincinnati Tokers against the Mine Hill Iron Manatees. The Wilmington Blue Rocks against Old Town Mode. Anxiety Attack against the Austin Feculent Fairies. The Pallet Town Lightning and the Houston Reapers. We got Quado's Horses against the Bloodshot Hooligans. New York Mets, the Amazons against the South Park Cats. The Las Vegas Sun Kings against the Cleveland Blunders. The Dallas Sun Devils against the Cincinnati Elite. We got the Kingston Township Origins against Kobe Beef. The Wasatch Motars against the Sunrise Swordfish. We got the Melons Felons against the Tucson Timber Rattlers. We got the Pasadena Roses against the Rich Grisham's Columbus Lions. The Burke Mongooses against the St. Paul Little Mowers. The Snaggletown Schooners taking on the South African Pig Farmers. The Katy Winning Streakers against Fire Power. The East Limestone Indians against the Cheap Tricks. We got the Tallahassee Wave Riders against the Niagara Herons. The Kakamigahara Capybaras. That's a mouthful. Against the Rosarito Ranas. The Oak City Redbirds against the Newark Bears. The Cleveland Indians against the Transylvania Impalers. The London Fog against the Edmonton Eternity. The Fullerton Titans against the Champs-Élysées Chanticleer. The Annapolis Pencilvestors against the Indianapolis Essentials. The Bronx Pitbulls against HB Cube. Green Mountain Grizzly Bears against the Marietta Merrymen. The EF Middleton Flip Dogs against the Chicago Shamrocks. The San Antonio River Walkmen against the Kent Alley Cats. The Paulus Hook Blackcats against the Toulouse Black Wolves. We got the Sandwich Isotopes and the Spring Valley Cougars, the Golden Gate Colts and the Bushwood Gophers, the Santa Fe Feral Pugs and the Cyrus Beach Murder Hornets. We got the Gilbert Gutter Goons and the Eugene Emeralds, the Gananock Peaches and the Cleveland Fossils. We got the Louisville Sluggers against the Cranberry Crackpots. We got the Virginia Pale Hose and the Valica Primeavals, the Ben Salem Man Witches and the Standard Pack Rats, the Don Oss and the Twerkers against the Wappletown Syrups, the NYC Isotopes 2 against the Bohemian Rhapsodies, the Timbuktu Tugboats, and the Norwood Bronze Bombers and the New York Mets against the Cleveland Turtles. We get to the lower half of the bracket here. We got the North Forest Moose and the Hespeler Stars. The Rancho Bernardo Dead Meats against the Louisville Colonels. The Louisville Colonels. That's going to be a bad one. The Buenas Tardes Head Honchos against the Durham Los Toros. The Red Hood Reavers against the Long Beach Richards. The Herbie Hancocks against the Macon Whoopies. The League City Stars and the Hickory Raccoons. The Vero Beach Sea Unicorns, the Goldfire City Gamblers, the Erie Sea Wolves, and the Arequipa Alpacas. The Washington Lees against the Oregon Trail Sluggers, the Scott Township Crusaders, and the Clarkston Cougars. The Manitowoc Red Raiders and the Great Lake Green Guys. The Portland Wild against the Lansing Lugnuts, the Manchester Camels against the Maine Guides, the Quid Pro Roll Podcast against Geoban Rockhounds, the Watermelon Bandits against Sydney Sprinters, and last but not least, Humongous Melonheads against the Long Beach Waves. There you have it, all 128 teams up in this bad boy tonight. Let's take a look at the Schooners roster. We've got our starting staff: Laurel Chirinos, Brent Suter, Ryan Yarborough, Johnny Cueto, Randy Dobnak. I went with control. You guys know what I've been doing in these lower tier tournaments. Starting pitching, all about control. Don't walk guys. Get deeper into the ball game on a lower pitch count. Save the bullpen. That's the strategy I'm going with. It hasn't worked out, but I'm hoping that I'm hoping that it works out. Again, trying to keep the pitch count down. Obviously, in the bullpen, you've got the big stuff guys: Diekman, Keller, Perez, Scott, Selman, Stanek, Workman, and Sabatka. You're going to see those names a lot tonight. Let's take a look over now at the lineup. As I get this mosquito. Sorry, buddy. We've got behind the plate, we've got Mike Zanino and Tom Murphy. In the infield, we've got Kevin Crone, Jose Martinez, Hanser, Alberto, Brock Holt as our utility man, Matt Beattie, Jose Iglesias. I'll just search the batting ratings real quick. Adalberto Mondesi, and in the outfield, we've got Chris Davis, Ender Inciarte, Will Myers, and Garrett Cooper. I decided to do something a little bit different. We got a couple power guys. We've got Crone. We've got Chris Davis. And then we've got some pretty decent contact guys. You got Jose Martinez at 69. You got 68 with Alberto, 66 with Cooper, 65 with Beattie, 64 with Inciarte. So I decided to try to mix and match some contact. We've got some high avoid case guys as well. I know Chris Davis playing in left field, that's dangerous. Chris Davis playing in left field is a massively dangerous proposition. But we're rolling with it, okay? We're rolling with it for now. Just because. We have no choice. And I don't have a better option, actually. That's another problem. Can Brock Holt? Brock Holt might be better if they're actually. What's Brock Holt's outfield ratings like? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put Brock Holt as our left field defensive sub. Yeah. So we got some high avoid case. Again, the idea is we went control with pitching. I went with like a balanced, trying to do like a balanced kind of lineup. We've got some good contact guys. We've got a couple good power guys. I mean, Zunino's got good power as well. Martinez has good power as well. We've got some guys with some pretty good eye. We've got some guys with avoid Ks. We've got a little bit of speed on the bench with Mondesi, which is great. I actually go through and we're going to use pinch runners frequently. We're going to use the defensive subs. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I have a relatively good team. Again, a lot of the teams in this tournament are going to have similar rosters, especially the bullpens. I think the bullpens you're going to see relatively similar bullpens for most of the teams because there's only so many. There's only so many high stuff relievers out there. But again, I think you're going to see, like we had with the previous bronze tournament, you're going to see some pretty high scoring games. You're going to see some pretty high scoring games. You're going to see some wild games. Yeah, Ali Reynolds is the reward next week. If I remember correctly, we can go take a look at that real quick. Again, if you're not in tonight's tournament or you happen to get eliminated with the sim here in about 3 minutes, you can go sign up for next week's tournament. Filter to weekly. Go down to the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. Next week's prize is 97 overall, 1943 Ali Reynolds. Second place is 2001 New York Yankees Roger Clemens. John Jaha is third and fourth. We already got, 11 teams up in there? Hey, psst, you there. Got a cat causing a scene behind me. So there you go. We have all kinds of stuff. So make sure you sign up for next week's. Again, if you're already out, if you got the space available, you want to get into next week's tournament, do it. It's going to be a gooder next week. It's a gold tournament. So here's the plan. So I've been trying to put together. Just one sec. I gotta let the cat out of the room. Yeah, go ahead. Before the show started. The joys of live entertainment, chat. Who am I using at catcher? Zunino. I got Zunino back there. So here's the plan, chat. Next week is going to be a gold tournament. The week after that is going to be a cap tournament. And then the week after that is going to be an open tournament. So that's kind of our plan. We're doing the live bronze tonight. Next week is a gold of any variety, no cap, just regular gold tournament. The week after that, we're going to do a cap tournament. And a cap tournament, we're probably going to do cap with a diamond restriction as well to eliminate the perfect cards. We might even do a cap with a gold restriction. I haven't decided yet. But we haven't done a cap tournament in the first 12. People have been asking to do a cap tournament, but it is going to be a restricted cap tournament for sure. It's not going to be an open cap. It's probably going to be maybe a 1625 gold or a 1750 diamond. Haven't decided yet. And then the week after that, so that would be, we're talking 8th, 15th, 22nd. The 29th will be an open tournament. And then that will cap out our month of June for TWIPT stuff. No, we haven't had a cap tournament. Maybe the very first one, Dean. We might have had a cap tournament at the very, very first one. 1,000 iron cap. I mean, I don't think there's enough 40s in the game to do it. I don't think there's enough 40s in the game to make a team. In fact, I can pretty much definitely say there's not enough 40s in the game to make a team. Literally would just be Joe Unknowns. First one was a cap. That's right. We'll figure something out. That's a couple weeks away still, so we're not really worried about that. We're about to get underway here with our live bronze tournament. As always, guys, a little bit of etiquette in the chat. Actually, that reminds me. Where is Nick? There we go. Little reminder, chat. No spoilers, please. No spoilers in the chat. There's some people here who are watching the games via the highlight reel. There are some people who are like me. Please do not spoil my games, especially if you do spoil my game, you get timed out for the rest of the stream, which means you can't enter the giveaway later. So, got to be careful there. Again, you don't want to be getting timed out and missing out on the perfect points. So you got to be careful. But we're going to get going here with the first round. I'm taking on a pretty interesting squad here with Ryan Yarbrough. I feel like I built a good roster, but in this sort of tournament, in the what? I feel like in the again, bronze tournament, we say this every week, chat. Oh geez. We say this every week, chat. Anything can happen in one game, right? One game, anything can happen. I mean, even in a 7-game series, anything can happen. But in a 7-game series, more often than not, why does every open cap team have Alec Thomas? Is he that good for the overall? Yarbrough's using regular bronze tournaments too. I have him, but I'm not starting him the first game. Should I have started him the first game? We're going with Chirinos. We're sticking with Chirinos. I feel good about the Chirinos. Your kidneys, thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate it. Welcome. We're just waiting for the first sim to go through here in tonight's tournament. High impact. Hey, we welcome all bots. All bots. Bot love. Those are my favorite. We're getting underway here. We're going to have some high impact action tonight. We're going to talk about what you guys can expect on the next couple of weeks and this week in Perfect Team later in the show. We will have a giveaway tonight. We're going to open some packs later as well. Maybe, just maybe, I'll try to avoid checking in on my Perfect League team because it's probably ugly. I haven't looked since the second sim of the day. I just got to assume that I'm like 3-12. Ross Strickland says he's feeling good after his warm-up. Travel berries in the chat. Do I see the pack look that Rich had last night? Maybe. Yeah, I won my Diamond League amazingly from the wild card. From the wild card to Diamond League champion. Saw I was 1-5 early. Nice. Oh, baby. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. My favorite sound. Yeah, he pulled a bunch of good stuff. And he got the 100 Randy Johnson. But I think that was Thursday. I think he pulled the Johnson on Thursday night. After the TWIPT stream. I don't think the Randy Johnson was last night. All right. Let's get the highlights rolling here for the first game. So he's been having some pretty good luck as of late. Huh. All right, let's jump in here. We've got the Schooners and the Pig Farmers. It's bottom of the second. Pig Farmers have a runner at second in Mike Yastrzemski. Jacob Stallings at the dish facing Chirinos. And that ball is hit into center field. That is going to be a base hit. And here comes the throw from center field. It's going to be close play at the plate. Yastrzemski is safe. And the Pig Farmers go up 1-0. Here we go now. Top of the fourth. Still 1-0. Schooners have Kevin Crone at third. Chris Davis at the dish with Ross Stripling. And that ball's going to get away. That's going to go to the backstop, and that's going to tie the ball game as Kevin Crone comes in to score. And it is 1-1. Bottom of the fifth now. Nobody out. Chirinos facing Iglesias of the Pig Farmers. And that ball's high and deep to right field at the track, at the wall. And it squeezes over the top of the fence. Jose Iglesias with an Oppo Taco home run. And the Pig Farmers take a 2-1 lead. And here's Rosario now. Ender in here to get second. Still only one out in this inning. And that ball is high and deep. That's going to be a long run, and that is going to be gone. Oh, my. This game's starting to get busted open. And the Pig Farmers take a 4-1 lead as Eddie Rosario goes 405 feet to right center field. Top of the sixth now. Hanser Alberto at second. Jose Martinez at the dish with nobody out. And that's a base hit into left center field. Alberto's going to come around. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw at the plate. It's not going to be in time. The Schooners get one back. It's 4-2. Still nobody out here. Here's Crone. Yusmiero Petit into the game for the Pig Farmers. And that ball's laced against the shift down the right field line. There's nobody home. Martinez is around second on his way to third. He's going to round third, and he is going to stop. Again, nobody out here in the inning. No real reason to take a big chance. Here's Chris Davis now. Tying run at second base. That is a fly ball to left. Not very deep at all. And Martinez not going to be able to go on that one. Here's Matt Beatty now. One out in the inning. Infield back. And that is a fly ball into definitely deeper left center field. Martinez is going to tag up. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw. There's going to be no play at the plate. He's in time. And that's going to make it 4-3. So 4-3 we are. Top of the seventh now. Jose Iglesias leading off against Sam Selman. Sorry, he's one out in the inning. Grounded to third. Throw across the diamond. And that one gets away. That's going to be an error. Iglesias is going to go all the way to second. Here's Will Myers now. Pinch hitting. One out, tying run Iglesias at second base. And Myers goes down swinging. Here's Hanser Alberto now, 2 down. And a number. This is going to be a really, really tough play. He's not going to get it in time. An infield single for Hanser Alberto. And it's first and third now, 2 down for Jose Martinez. And he walks. That's going to load him up now for Kevin Crone. Selman's still in the game here. And he walks in a run. It's a tie ball game. In the top of the seventh, Selman walks in a run, and it's 4-4. Here's Chris Davis. This inning not over. That ball's a fly ball. It's going to be a long run into right center field. Long run. But he's able to get there. But it is stretch time here at Perfect Park. And we have a tie ball game, 4-4. Top of the eighth now, Zanino leading it off against Phil the Thrill Matan. And that's ripped against the shift down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. Zanino around first, on his way to second. The ball just getting picked up now. Zanino, not very fleet of foot, will settle for a double. Here's Iglesias now. There's 2 down here in the inning. Go ahead, run at second. And he gets caught looking. Curveball on the inside corner. Bottom of the eighth now, Brevik Valera. Leading on, or 2 out here in the inning, against Sam Selman. And that's a base hit. Oh, no. Picked up over at third. What a great play over there. So we're going to the ninth. Top of the ninth now. Sabatka into the game for the Pig Farmers. It's a 4-4 ball game. Will Myers leading it off. And that's a grounder short. And that'll be out number 1. 2 out now for Jose Martinez. And a walk. A 2-out walk from Sabatka to Jose Martinez. And that'll get Kevin Crone to the dish with 2 down. And he strikes out looking on the inside corner. He didn't like that one. We're going to go to the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 4. Jose Iglesias going to lead it off now against the Sabatka mirror match for the Schooners. And that's a base hit down the right field line. That's going to get into the corner. Iglesias around first, on his way to second. Here comes a throw. Strong throw in from right field, but it's not going to be in time. Stand-up double for Jose Iglesias. And the leadoff runner is on here in the bottom of the ninth for the Pig Farmers. Here's Inciarte. Got to assume he's laying it down here. No bunt defense, though. And he goes down looking. That's probably why they weren't in bunt defense. 1 out now for Matt Beattie. And there he strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sabatka. A walk to Eddie Rosario, and we're first and second with 2 down. Jose Martinez at the dish. And there's another walk. Danger, danger, danger. The winning run now 90 feet away. Mike Yastrzemski at the dish. 1-2 pitch incoming from Sabatka. And he strikes him out. A huge strikeout for Sabatka. And we're going to extras. Free baseball here at Perfect Park. Top of the 10th. Chris Davis facing Chad Sabatka. Sabatka's still in the game. Davis going to lead it off here. And that's a looper in the left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Chris Davis with a single to left field. Here's Matt Beattie now. Number to third. That's going to be backpedaling a little bit. They're only going to be able to get 1 as Beattie makes a strong throw across, but Davis moves up to second with 1 down now. Go ahead and run at second. Here's Garrett Cooper at the dish. And that ball's hit hard, but very high and not tremendously deep into center. Davis going to try to tag up here. Chris Davis tags up and goes to third. I don't think anybody anticipated that. Maybe he caught them by surprise. Runner at third now, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Mike Zunino incoming. And he goes down swinging. So they threaten, but get nothing. Bottom of the 10th we come. Robbie Grossman going to lead it off here against Chad Sabatka. And he goes down swinging. Here's Brevik Valera. Number to third. Oh, it was a liner to third. Sorry, it looked like a chopper. So that's going to do it. Top of the 11th we go. Here's Iglesias now to lead it off. Sabatka's still in the game for the Pig Farmers. And Iglesias strikes out. 2 down now for Alberto. And that's a base hit back up the middle. Hanser Alberto with a 2-out base hit. Here's Jose Martinez. Keeps the inning alive here. Alberto's going. Here comes the throw. He's saved. A stolen base for Hanser Alberto. Putting him in scoring position now. 3-0. 3-0 to Jose Martinez, who has already walked 3 times in this game. And there's number 4. They want nothing to do with Jose Martinez in this ballgame. Kevin Crone now with a chance to be a hero. And he goes down swinging. We're going to the bottom of the 11th. Still 4-4. Iglesias going to lead it off. Sabatka still in the game for the Schooners as well. Number into right. That's going to be a base hit. Jose Iglesias fights one off into right field for a single, and they've got something started here early. Here's Inciarte. He bunts. Bunt is to first. Crone flips it to the pitcher. Sabatka covering. Runner moves up to second. 1 down. Now here's Matt Beattie. Winning run at second base. And Beattie walks to set up the double play. Here's Eddie Rosario. He's been having a great game so far. Fly ball into right. Not very deep. Going to be an easy play out there, but the runner's going to tag and try to go again. Another example of an outfielder asleep at the switch. Very slow throw. Again, why is Chris Davis out there? He is because they never took the lead. So again, you got a poor defensive player in the outfield. And Jose Iglesias takes advantage of it. 2 down now for Jose Martinez. Oliver Perez into the game. And he strikes him out. A huge strikeout for Oliver Perez. They strand 2. We're going to the bottom of the 11th. Brandon Workman now into the game. Chris Davis is at first for Matt Beattie. Davis is going to go. Chris Davis with the stolen base. He's doing it all, folks. Except for throwing people out anywhere. Nobody out now. Runner at second for Matt Beattie. 1-2 is the count. And Beattie goes down swinging. Got to move the runner up there in that situation. Here's Cooper. Grounder to third. Deep in the hole. Beattie with a great play. Great throw to make that play. Here's Zunino now with 2 down. Grounder back up the middle. Shortstop picks it up. Iglesias makes the play. Leadoff runner on. They get none. We're going to the 12th. The bottom of the 12th. Here's Wilmer Flores. And that's ripped into right field. That's going to be a base hit, and it's probably going to be 2. Wilmer Flores leads off the bottom of the 12th with a double. And the Schooners are in trouble. Here's Robbie Grossman. Got to assume he's laying it down. He's not. Base hit into left field. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Pig Farmers walk off the Schooners in the bottom of the 12th. And that's going to do it for Snaggletown in this tournament as they pick up a big 5-4 loss. Yikes. A wild game all around. Hanser Alberto goes 4 for 6 for Snaggletown. Kevin Crone goes 2 for 5 as well. Great game. Jose Iglesias for the Pig Farmers goes 3 for 5. Great pitching performances out of the bullpen for both teams. Lots of zeros. Unfortunately, Oliver Perez is going to get hung with the loss in this one. Yikes, yikes, and more yikes. Good game, though. Good game. Can't argue with that. Again, you know what? For live Braun, I don't want to do that. No, I clicked on the wrong thing, Chad. I'm sorry. Force of habit. For it being a live bronze tournament, pretty good game. All things considered. Great game. 7-11. Okay. It's okay there. Ruin the entire stream. I mean, to be fair, I ruin it pretty much when I hit the start stream button. It's all downhill from there. The best moment of the stream is the moment right before we start. Oh yeah, this and again, you're talking best of 1, right? Even in a best of 3, best of 5, best of 7, live bronze is very competitive. Very, very competitive. Let's take a look at how we're doing. We're into the round 3, so that would be we're in the final 32. Let's take a look at the teams that have made it to the final 32 tonight. The Geobon Rockhounds are going to take on the Maine Guides, the Carolina Legends against the Pikeville Bacon Eaters, the Bellingham Buntings against the Wilmington Blue Rocks, the Las Vegas Sun Kings against the Houston Reapers, the Mellon Felons against Kingston Township Origins, the South African Pig Farmers who beat us against the St. Paul Lil Mowers, the Niagara Herons and the Rosarito Ranas, the Cleveland Indians and the Champs-Élysées Chanticleer, the Bronx Pitbulls and the San Antonio River Walkmen, the Santa Fe Feral Pugs and the Spring Valley Cougars, the Louisville Sluggers and the Cleveland Fossils, the Timbuktu Tugboats, and the Don Us and the Twerkers. We've got the Buenas Tardes Head Honchos, the Hespler Stars, the Hickory Raccoons against the Macon Whoopies, the Washington Lees against the Clarkston Cougars, and the Watermelon Bandits against the Erie Ghost. That is your round of 32. Some great looking teams out there. I don't think any of them have won. Are we already guaranteed to have our 12th new winner? Huh. Interesting. Oh, man. Let's get one of these. And then we can get the 20 of these. Yeah. Looking good. Unfortunately, we're on the outside looking in, chat. Not the greatest place to be right now. First round exit. Disappointing. We're going to retool for the gold tournament next week. Try to get... oh, man. Look how close Rich and I would have played in the second round. No, that's not my team. I'm going this way. Right? Yeah, sorry. I'm going down. We would have played in the third round. Oh! So close. Next week is gold tournament. Gold tournament with no other restrictions next week. Straight up gold. Chat, we could have played Rich. One of you would have had to win. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. One of us would have had to win. It's a very good point, Dean. Guys, by the way, we have another great action-packed episode of This Week in Perfect Team on Thursday night this week at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. If you're not already following the channel, if you're new, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. This Thursday, we will reveal the results of the first ever community request battle content set. It was a lot of fun. There was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of votes counted. One of the matchups came down to 3 votes that could have swung it one way or the other. Again, we're going to be revealing the 12 winners who will be released as their very own content at this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Going to be a lot of fun. Will the losers really be deleted forever? Yes. We might do something with them. Any ties? No. There was no ties. Somebody gave me a pretty good suggestion today, although I don't think they gave me the suggestion directly, but I saw somebody post something earlier that I thought was a pretty good idea. Yeah, so we might run that. Stanley's probably talking about the certificate issue. At this point, I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. The tech support guys are handling it. I know that they're working with the server provider to try to get that fixed, but not something that I can really give you anything substantial of an update. It's not really my department. But I'll see if we can get somebody to jump over there and post kind of where things are at. I know they're working through some stuff. They were trying to set people up through VPNs to see if that would work. We were told by the server provider that it was fixed. It was not, because we had reports almost immediately that it still wasn't working. So I know that doesn't help. That's not much of an update, but that's the best I got, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the results of the round of 32. Geobon with a 9-0 shutout over the main guides. The Pikeville Bacon Eaters with a 4-2 victory over the Carolina Legends. The Wilmington Blue Rocks walk it off in the bottom of the 13th. K-Sharp's guys on point tonight. A 4-3 win over the Bellingham Buntings. A 6-3 double up the Houston Reapers over the Las Vegas Sun Kings. The Mellon Felons come back from a 2-1 deficit, 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 9th. They win 4-2 over the... don't worry, Stanley. I can understand it's frustrating, dude. You don't ever have to be sorry about asking the question in chat. Never, ever. Ever. The St. Paul Little Mowers with a 6-4 victory with 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th over the Pig Farmers. The Niagara Herons knock out the Rosarito Ranas with a 3-1 victory. The Champs-Élysées Chanticleer with a 3-1 victoire contre les Indians de Cleveland, avancé à la 4e round. The Bronx Pitbulls with a 7-3 win over the San Antonio River Walkmen. The Santa Fe Feral Pugs with 7 in the top of the 6th. 9-4. They win over the Spring Valley Cougars. The Cleveland Fossils walk it off in the bottom of the 10th. A 5-4 win over the Louisville Sluggers. The Timbuktu Tugboats 6-2 over Don Oss and the TWIPTWS. The Buenos Tardes Head Honchos fight off runs in the bottom of the 8th and the 9th to hang on for a 3-2 win against the Hespler Stars. And the Hickory Raccoons with a 4-0 shutout victory against the Macon Whoopies. The Clarkston Cougars 6, the Washington Lees 1. The Cougars moving on to round 4. And finally, another extra innings battle. This time, the Watermelon Bandits prevail with a 6-5 win over the Erie Ghosts. Let's take a look at our round 4 matchup, the round of 16, as everybody tries to get into the prize pool. In this week's tournament, we got the Geobon Rockhounds against the Clarkston Cougars, Daniel Norris against Brent Suter. The Wellington Blue Rocks against the Houston Reapers, Laurel Chirinos against Yusei Kikuchi. The Mellon Felons and the St. Paul Little Mowers are going to do battle. Johnny Cueto against the NC Almonte. Champs-Élysées Chanticleer will send Brent Suter to the mound and face the Niagara Herons, Ryan Yarborough. Bronx Pitbulls and the Santa Fe Feral Pugs, Ryan Helsley and Chris Bassett there. The Timbuktu Tugboats against the Cleveland Fossils, Asher Wojciechowski against Johnny Cueto. The Buenos Tardes Head Honchos go up against the Hickory Raccoons, Sean Poppin against Matt McGill. And finally, the Watermelon Bandits take on the Pikeville Bacon Eaters, Ryan Yarborough against Dallas Geikel. Dandy looking matchup there. Let's jump in while we're waiting for this round to go through. Chat, let's open up a few packs, see if we can't get ourselves a little bit of hot fire. Not likely, but we're going to give it a try. Our luck's been pretty bad as of late. Chuck Hartenstein, Bob Keegan, Doug Bird. Oh, Joe Jimenez. Not going to help me in that gold tournament next week because I've got better. Derek Rodriguez, Victor Reyes. These are all duplicates for me at this point. Ooh, Placido Polanco. Oh, I've got him already. Does he go for a lot? Oh, we can't sell him from here. Just pulled Joey Menace. Nice. Nelson Bryles. Again, I already have him. Josh Naylor. Woo! Little Bingo DeMoss action. Okay. I could handle some Bingo DeMoss. Also, Mike McQueen. Solid 41 Mike McQueen. I got him already, but got another one. I knew it was only a matter of time before somebody said Bingo was his name-o. Attaboy Cubs. Appreciate it. Jose Altuve. No! Let's not go there. Let's be bigger people, chat, tonight. And you pull one in the next pack. Ryan Presley. Again. Let's be bigger people tonight, chat. I'm always looking out. Joe Foy! Chat. Oh, the buzzer was going off? Nice. Appreciate that. Oh, Josh Hader. Oh, I hit the horn for Hader because I don't think I got him. I don't have him. 144 stuff, 55 movement, 51 control. One of the very few live cards I don't have. Don August. His 144 stuff is insane. But he just has nothing else to go with it, really. Mike Trombley. Oh, Dyson! Is that my first Gerard Dyson? No, I've got one. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I have a Gerard Dyson somewhere. Cookie Lavaghetto. Max Suzuki. Oh, my word, Chad. These are great. Scott Champerino. We got a gold pack here at the end just for kicks. Reese Hoskins. The highlight of this pack, though, Matt Wilcox, who I already have. I wonder where Hader puts me at in the live cards. I must be close. I'm missing, what's that? 100, 119? That's not bad. Considering I haven't been actively collecting them. I haven't been actively collecting them at all. But we're getting there. We're in the home stretch, chat. We are in the home stretch. I just haven't sold my duplicates lately. All right, let's open up the giveaway tonight, guys. 3 prize, 10,000 perfect point speeds, exclamation point ticket in the chat. Can't win if you're not in. Cannot win if you're not in. You can enter once and once only. As we advance through the remainder of the tournament here, we're going to be into the final 8 here. Should be with this sim. No, it hasn't gone through yet. I was a little quick on the draw there, chat. Little quick on the draw. Little quick on the draw there. All right. Should be good to go now. Oh, wrong mouse. Ugh. Good point, Dean. Good point to remind the bot that you're here, you're loving it. Still nothing. Huh. Yes, guys, make sure you guys get in the draw again. You can enter once and once only. But if you don't enter at all, you can't win diddly poo nothing. Exclamation point ticket gets you in there. Still no. What is the holdup? What do you do if you win? We'll go over that after. Usually you can just, if you just have to, you can whisper the account with your username, or you can send it to me in the Discord. And I'll get you the points after the stream is over. Add them to your account manually. For now. Thanks, Dragon. Appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at the scores from our round of 16, sorry. A wild one between the Geobon Rockhounds and the Clarkston Cougars, 9-5. Geobon gets out to a 6-0 start and doesn't look back as they're moving on to the Elite Eight. The Wilmington Blue Rocks take out the Houston Reapers by a score of 3-1. Another wild one between Mellon Felons and the St. Paul Little Mowers. 10-6 is the final there. 7 runs across the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning for the Felons do in the Little Mowers there. The Champs-Élysées Chanticleer get eliminated, ensuring that I won't get to say their name again this week, which is sad. Niagara Herons with a 6-0 shutout victory there. Speaking of shutout victories, the Bronx Pitbulls get shut out 3-0 by the Santa Fe Feral Pugs as the Pugs move on to round 5. The Cleveland Fossils win a wild one between the Timbuktu Tugboats, down 8-3. They score 3 in the bottom of the 8th, tie it with 2 in the bottom of the 9th, and walk it off in the bottom of the 10th. A 6-run comeback and a 9-8 victory for the Cleveland Fossils. The Hickory Raccoons double up on the Buenos Tardes head honchos by a score of 4-2, and another double up on the bottom side as the Pikeville Bacon Eaters 8, the Watermelon Bandits 2. So that sets up our Elite 8. All of these teams in the prizes now, ladies and gentlemen. The Wilmington Blue Rocks taking on the Pikeville Bacon Eaters. Brent Suter against Carlos Rodon. The Mellon Felons against the Niagara Herons. Brent Suter against Pablo Lopez in that one. The Santa Fe Feral Pugs taking on the Cleveland Fossils. Daniel Norris going up against Dylan Cease in that one. And finally, the Geobon Rockhounds and the Hickory Raccoons will do battle. Kyle Gibson against Randy Dobnak. We started with 128 teams. We are down to 8. One of these 8 teams will become our 12th TWIPT Weekly Showdown champion. I cannot wait. It's going to be a lot of fun as we get into the finals here. I talked earlier about what is coming up on TWIPT. Let me open up my schedule here. We'll tell you guys what's coming up for the next couple of weeks. As I open my Excel with nothing in it, so I can move it over here and close this extra one. And file. Open. Give you guys a little spin around what's coming up the next few weeks. Again, the Community Request Bracket Challenge is going to be revealed this week. Next week, so that will be the 18th of June, is going to be the 3rd installment of the Team of the Decade Collection Mission Series. On June 25th, we've got a double dip of content. On June 25th, that's right, folks. June 25th, we have 24 brand new cards on June 25th. Our first set is going to be our Father's Day set. Obviously, that's pretty self-explanatory. The other set is a special series we're calling the Boys of Summer series. That's all I really can say about that. The week after that, we're going to be getting into July. And this is where things are kind of starting to flow a little differently. So the week after that, we're going to finish out the Team of the Decade series with the final, 4th and final Team of the Decade Collection Missions set. And then after that, July 9th was supposed to be our All-Star Game content. Obviously, there's not going to be an All-Star Game. I think we're still going to do an All-Star Game themed set, obviously of historical All-Star Game stuff. But obviously, we're not going to have an All-Star Game. So we're not going to have a live All-Star Game set like we had last year. any of that stuff because, again, there's not an all-star game, really. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up in the weeks and months ahead. We've got a trade deadline set. We're going to be doing a future legend update set at some point as well. We're going to be doing more community request stuff. We've got a one-hit wonders set. There's a switch hitters series in there. We have a special. This one's like weeks and weeks away. But probably my favorite content set of the year is a little set called Snaggle J's Fantasy Camp. So, lots of fun stuff coming up. Plus, on top of that, we've got the Face of the Franchise collection missions that we're going to be rolling into in July as well. There is so much fun stuff coming up in the weeks and months ahead in Perfect Team. The content is going to keep flowing. It's going to keep getting better. We are juggling some different things. Again, I didn't even talk about. We're gonna keep doing historical players of the month in the absence of real baseball as well. Again, we're having to juggle some things around because of the no baseball. But so far, we've been pretty good at being able to stick to our content plan. So far, we've been able to stick to it pretty good and haven't had to deviate a whole lot. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't already, last call for the giveaway, ! Ticket in the chat. Again, get in before you can. Once the sim comes in and we cover the scores, we're going to close it out and we're going to draw our winners. So if you haven't hit ! Ticket in the chat yet, make sure you do it now. Again, if you entered once already, don't bother entering again because you can only get in one time. We're up to 87 people in it right now. Oh, boys. Heroic getting here right at a good time. Dean will draw the winners? I don't think so. Also, chat, spoiler alert. I got a new hat for TWIPT this week. I'm going to be wearing this on Thursday night. Oh, yeah. My two hats that I buy a year. I buy 2 hats a year, and we've got the Expos, and obviously you cannot see this clear, transparent Oakland A's hat. No, the hat isn't. I ordered the hat long before the voting for the community request battle. The hat preceded. The hat preceded the voting. It has nothing to do with the voting whatsoever. Not even the slightest bit. So I got my couple hats here. Oh, also, I got this one too. The San Francisco Giants were nice enough to send us a little bit of swag. So I got this Giants hat. And I also got, this one is super cool. It's the Giants spring training as well. It's got the Arizona logo on the back. It's got the Golden Gate Bridge on the side. That's really kind of cool. We helped them out and got them set up with OOTP. And they sent us a couple hats. So, kudos to them. Kudos to Gabe Kapler and some of his staff at the Giants for being pretty cool dudes. Nothing wrong with that. Swag for snag. Exactly. You guys know where it's at. You guys know the deal. My problem is now, chat, as we wait for the sim to come in, my hat wall is out of space. My hat wall is out of space. Thank you, Dragon. How many hats do I have that I can see right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. The one on my head is 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 in the current rotation. I've got 22 in the current rotation. Do you use more hats than doing bald? Nah, I wear them about the same. I've been going bald forever. Yeah, I've got 22 in my current rotation. I've got a bunch of extras and stuff that I never wear. But like in my 5950 new era fitted current, like have to make a decision what I'm wearing today, 22. And they're all pinned on the wall up here. I've got like my bulkhead in the base in this room, and they're all pinned. I've got Jays, Brewers, Durham Bulls, Mets, Montgomery Biscuits, Nebraska Cornhuskers, All-Star Game, Trenton Thunder, Cleveland Indians, St. Louis Cardinals, Tampa Bay Rays, Boston Red Sox, New Hampshire Fisher Cats, Blue Jays, Blue Jays, Blue Jays, Winnipeg Gold Eyes, 2 Giants, another Blue Jays, Expos, Athletics. Hat openers and followers. Yes, I do. Guys, again, last call for the giveaway. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. You got about 30 seconds. If you're not in, you can't win. Round of 8. The Wilmington Blue Rocks beat up on the Pikeville Bacon Eaters by a score of 9-2. Over on the other side, the Mellons Felons putting on a late display. 8 runs in the final 3 innings, including 3 in the 10th, as they win 9-6, as the Niagara Herons absolutely fall apart in the late innings. 8-1 the final score between the Santa Fe Feral Pugs and the Cleveland Fossils, as the Pugs move on to the semifinals, and the Geobon Rockhounds triple up on the Hickory Raccoons by a score of 6-2. So that gives us our final 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Mellon Felons up against the Wilmington Blue Rocks, Ryan Yarbrough against Johnny Cueto, as we're going back to the Aces. And we have Ryan Yarbrough and Johnny Cueto on the other side as well. The Santa Fe Feral Pugs against the Geobon Rock Hounds. Again, we're going to close the giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. Boop. As always, guys, if you guys win the giveaway, make sure you guys either DM me in the Discord. It's Chris, Perfect Team CM. I'm up here, or Chris, Community and Content Dev. I'm up here in the corner if you're in the Discord. Or you can whisper the OOTP account here on Twitch. It's in the chat. The nice little smiling lady. We need your Perfect Team username in the proper capitalization and your team name for confirmation. Congratulations to Bluebird Silver, Run from Cow, and Matron. Congratulations, Bluebird Silver, Run from Cow, and Matron. You guys have won 10,000 perfect points apiece. Again, get me your information either in the Whispers or in the Discord DMs, and I will get you those points as soon as the stream is over. We've got a lot of action left to go here on the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. I'm trying to drag something on my phone here. It's pissing me off. We have a lot of action here to go. We've got semifinal action coming up next. And then obviously we're going to check out the highlights for the 2 or 3 games in the finals. Again, we're down to the Mellon Felons, the Wilmington Blue Rocks, the Santa Fe Feral Pugs, and the Geobon Rockhounds. K Sharp and his Wilmington Blue Rocks have been to the Final Four before. Is tonight the night where his Bronze Live team is able to close the deal and add him to the winners list of the previous TWIPT Weekly Showdown champions? Only time will tell. Time will tell shortly. I'm going to jump over real quick and take a look at my regular team over here in the Perfect League. My goal, chat, is to not lose 100 games. I'm trying not to lose 100 games. So far, we've lost 12. So, okay. It's not great. If I lose 99 and go back to diamond next week, that's fine. Here's the thing. We were looking at the stats today. These teams are so good. I mean, it's so good. Again, listen. There are, if you look at this, there is 3 teams. The Elysian Fields 9, the Feral Pugs, and me. 3 teams that have only 1 win. There's only 2 teams that have only been to the playoffs 7 times. There is only 1 team with a sub 600 career winning percentage. That would be me. It's an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle, chat. It's an uphill battle, chat. It really is. But we're going to soldier on. That's all right. Just ignore it, chat. We're here having fun like we usually do. Sometimes the troll sticks their head out from underneath the bridge that they live under. You did, K-Sharp. You missed it by about 5 minutes, bud. Not a whole lot, but you did miss it. All right, should be getting the sim in here in just a second, chat. Having fun and drinking bubbly. Yes, sir. Again, guys, if you haven't already signed up for next week's tournament, if you go to your available tournaments and you filter to weekly, it's at the very bottom. TWIPT Weekly Showdown. Next week is a gold and under tournament. Already 26 people in there. Again, the first prize next week is $1943.97 overall. Allie Reynolds. Looking forward to that one next week. Again, if you're not in, you can't win. Just like the giveaway. That'll be next Monday night here, 8 p.m. Eastern time start of the stream. 9:15, 8:15, 8:15 first pitch. Right here, again, if you're new to the channel, hit that follow button at the top of the screen. We are getting ever so closer. Let me have a look, actually. Because of your guys' amazing support. We are pushing very close to 4,000 followers here on Twitch. We are 152 away. My word, you guys are crazy. Crazy the support you guys continue to show our channels. I love it. Still waiting. Probably not waiting long. I dropped something on the floor. I need it. Ugh. Trying to think if I already have a gold Ichiro. Pretty sure I do. That'll be next week. Gold Ichiro. In a minute here, folks, we're going to have the results of who's going to the finals this week. We're going to do a breakdown of each of the teams. I'll give you guys a straw poll where you guys can vote on who you think is going to take home this week's TWIPT Weekly Showdown Championship. And then we will get to the action again. We're going to watch the games. Here's the results of the semifinals. The Mellon Felons put up 1 in the top of the 9th. The Wilmington Blue Rocks go down by a score of 4-3. And on the other side, Geobon puts together a very safe game. They give up 13 hits, but only 1 run, and they're going to the finals with a 3-1 victory. So that puts our finals locked up. On one side, we have Mellon Felons. On the other side, we have the Geobon Rockhounds. The Felons are going to send Kikuchi, John Lester, Johnny Cueto to the hill tentatively against Kikuchi, Hoffman, and Norris for Geobon. Let's get the straw poll up. And then we can get looking at these teams. get this going. All right, I'll put the link in the chat a few times. I'll put it in now. You guys can vote. We're going to go through these teams. Let's start first up with the Mellon Felons. And Skep's free-to-play team here, folks. 4-0, 10-1, 4-2, 10-6, 9-6, 4-3 victories. Top third of the order not really getting it done. All sub-Mendoza line, Inciarte, Myers, and Rosario. But from then on down, pretty good. Krohn's been great. Yastrzemski's been great. Iglesias and McGuire at the bottom of the order have both been very good. Pitching has been pretty good, although Johnny Cueto laid a bit of an egg. Brent Suter as well. But look at this bullpen. 6 out of the 7 arms in the bullpen have not allowed a run as of yet. You look at the results down here. 41 runs scored is the most in the tournament. Only 18 runs allowed. A .92 bullpen ERA, which is absolutely amazing. An 830 OPS. Again, a very, very formidable looking team here for the Mellon Felons. Fatigue, not really a huge problem. You do have Sabatka, who's exhausted. You got Scott, Robles, and Givens, who are not the greatest either. Kikuchi, the only rested starter, no off days. So there is a potential that Cueto or Lester will be starting game 2 at less than 100%. We will see how the recovery goes for Mellon Felons. Let's go now to the other side and the Giobon Rock Hounds. A very balanced lineup here. Only a couple hitters hitting over 300, but you see towards the bottom, Jacob Stallings hitting 412 and Jose Iglesias hitting 455. Starters have been great. Nobody with an over 3 ERA. Bullpen, very good as well. Kyle Crick's gotten lit up in his 1 1/3 inning. And Robert Zellman with a 381 over 2 1/3. 38 runs scored puts him second, but only 13 runs allowed, which is insane. Only 13 runs. You look 8-3, 3-2, 9-0, 9-5, 6-2, and 3-1. 13 runs allowed, 5 of them in one game. Hitting 316 as a team for the tournament. Looking at their pitching, very good on the fatigue side as well. Again, Kikuchi, the only fully rested starter. I believe they have Hoffman listed as game 2. He is currently at 68%. He might not be 100. Might not be 100%. But only Robles and Stanek slightly tired. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get your votes in on the straw poll now. Who do you think is going to win this week's tournament? Is it going to be Dark Horse and his Giobon Rock Hounds? Or is it going to be Skep's free-to-play squad and the Mellon Felons? Let me know. Let me know. You can vote in the straw poll now. Let's bring it up on the screen here. $13 votes in so far, and it is pretty split. 7-6, 7-7. It's moving fast. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you want to get your last votes in as we wait for 90 seconds for the sim to start playing here. Again, pretty balanced. 11 votes for the Rockhounds. 11 votes for the Mellons. We're 50-50 now. Oh my geez, it's moving so fast. Very, very even matchup. I think at this level of tournament and what we've seen so far, if the Felons bullpen is able to continue pitching at that high of a level, if the guy couldn't even spell his troll username right, I think if the Felons bullpen keeps up their super elite pitching, I think that could be the difference. But as you can see, 50-50 split down the middle. We're about 30 seconds away from first pitch, a couple minutes away from in-game action here as we are in the finals of this week's TWIPT Weekly Showdown. Again, you can sign up for next week's tournament from the tournament's applet. We got a great gold and under tournament next week. If that's your thing, if gold is your thing, then you want to be in because you want a chance to win that 97 overall Allie Reynolds. I'm not sure why I clicked examine so fast. Just because, force of habit, I suppose. But yeah, if you go to the All Tournaments applet, it's down at the bottom. Again, that wonderful 1943 Allie Reynolds up for grab next week. Already 29 spots of the 128 have been taken up. They're not going to last, Chad. I think this week's tournament was filled either late Tuesday or early Wednesday. They do not last long. People loving the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. I'm loving doing it. We have a lot of great, and if it's not your thing, a lot of great other weekly tournaments out there as well. We get the Monday Super Non-Live Silver, which is starting up in 4 minutes. Has a Harmon Killebrew as the reward. Tomorrow night, the Super Bronze and 100 Ken, Cam, and Nitty is going to go. We got Spore's Sandlot as well, which you can watch over at twitch.tv/Spore as he pops in the chat right as I say his name. This week's prize in the Spore's Sandlot is Bob Welch. 97 overall peak, Bob Welch. If you're in that one, best of luck. We still got some spaces, a couple spaces left in the midweek bronze challenge. 15 packs for first place there. We've got some spaces left in the Saturday Iron Warriors as well, with 100 overall Dick Allen peak card as the reward there. Again, those usually fill up super quickly. Those spots not going to last long. We have so many different. When you look at the all types, there are hundreds. Maybe not hundreds. But at any given time, chat, there's dozens and dozens of tournaments that you could jump into, that you could enter. Quick tournaments, 16 tournaments, 16-team tournaments, 8-team tournaments. Lots of fun. If you guys aren't playing tournaments, you should jump in, give them a try. There's something in there for all rosters, all shapes, all sizes. This is just the one particular format and restrictions that we choose to show off here on Monday night at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Yeah, that's true, Dean. They're not only fun, but they're a way to generate some flow for your team as well, either in terms of packs or in terms of points or cards. We're gonna have some big tournament news coming up in the weeks ahead as well. Let's go to this while we wait for this to come in. We're just waiting for the first game to come in here, folks. Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress trying to build some of these tournament teams. Some people have them right down. I mess around. I like to sometimes get my roster ready for Monday on like a Friday, and I'll throw it in some tournaments. Picked up my first tournament win a couple weeks ago, like ever, like since we introduced them. So that's good. All right. I'd never won, and then I won 2 at the same time. That's good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting the first game in between Melon Felons and the Geobon Rockhounds. Again, we're going to watch the highlights of the finals games, as we always do. Good luck to both of these teams. Here we are at top of the first. Inciarte to lead it off for the Felons. Snaggle J Silver Tournament. Yeah, that used to be a gooder. I used to love that one. And they're grounded to first, and that's how this game's going to start. They ground out to first base. Bottom of the first now. The Rockhounds have runners at first and third for Jose Martinez. And that's going to be a grounder to second. They're going to get the force out at second, not turn the double play, and a run will score, and the Rockhounds out to a 1-0 lead. Top of the third now. One out for Will Myers. Inciarte at first. The Felons threatening here, and that's a walk. Going to be first and second now. Here's Jose Martinez. Kikuchi comes set. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard to second. 4, 6. That's all they're going to get. A good breakup there. First and third now for Garrett Cooper with 2 down. And it's a base hit into left field. It's going to go all the way in the corner. That's going to score 1 as the Felons get on the board. And here comes the second run, no throw. A 2-run, 2-out double for Garrett Cooper. And the Felons take a 2-1 lead. Inning still going here. Here's Mike Yastrzemski. That's high and deep to left field. That's going to bounce up against the wall. That's going to score 1. And that's possibly going to score a second one. Here comes the throw and play at the plate. He's going to be saved. 2-run double for Mike Yastrzemski, and it's 4-1. Felons up 4-1 now, bottom of the 6th. Here's Cesar Hernandez leading it off. Yeah, that's ripped in the right field corner. That's going to get down for extra bases. Cesar Hernandez around first on his way to second. He's going to try to go to third. Here comes the relay, and he is in there at third base. A leadoff triple for Cesar Hernandez. Here's Jose Martinez now. Kikuchi still in the game for the Felons. That's a base hit back up the middle. That's going to close the gap. It's now 4-2. Here's Rosario now. Still nobody out here in the inning. Grounded to first. They're going to go to second for 1. On the way back to first, Rosario's going to beat it out. A 3-6 force out on the fielder's choice. Nothing else. Bottom of the 8th now. Tanner Scott into the game to face Cesar Hernandez leading it off. Had a triple in the bottom of the 6th and scored. And here he pushes a leadoff walk. Here's Jose Martinez now. Grounder to second. 4, 6, 3. Double play. A huge double play for the Felons there. Top of the 9th now. Ryan Stanek into the game. Trying to keep it a 4-2 ball game. Here's Luis Torrens for the Felons. And that's ripped in the left center field gap. And that's going to get down for extra bases. Torrens is going to get into second with a 1-out double. They don't score any runs. Bottom of the 9th now. Michael Givens into the game to face Wilmer Flores. And Flores with a grounder short. Deep in the hole, but a strong throw by Jose Iglesias. That's why he's out there for the defense. 1 down. Here's Garrett Cooper. And that's a base hit. Little bit of life left yet for the Rockhounds. A base hit to center field for Garrett Cooper. Brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Evan Longoria. Fly ball to center. Routine, medium depth. That should be enough for out number 2. It is. Inciarte there makes the play. Final out now, and it's going to be Jose Iglesias for the Rockhounds. Number back to the pitcher's mound. He's up with it, and he's on to first. And the Mellon Felons take game 1 by a score of 4-2 on the double-up. Kikuchi with the win and the loss in the mirror match. Sam Selman comes in and gets the last out for the save. A great game indeed. All 4 runs for the Felons coming in the top of the 3rd. 2-run doubles by Garrett Cooper and Mike Yastrzemski, all they needed. Kikuchi goes 7 for the Felons. 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 4 strikeouts, and no walks. Scott, Givens, and Selman shut it down as well. Kikuchi takes the loss for the Rockhounds. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Gazelman, Rogers, and Stanek held it down, but unfortunately it was not enough. The Mellon Felons pushing the Rockhounds to the brink of elimination. Jeff Hoffman for the Rockhounds in game 2 up against John Lester. The Rockhounds need a win to extend it to a third and final game, or the Melon Felons will win and will become the 12th TWIPT Weekly Showdown champion. We're just waiting for the sim to come in, folks. I'm going to step away for just a minute. Please hold. I will be right back. All right, we're back. As we wait for the simulation to come in here in what may be the final game of this week's TWIPT Weekly Showdown. As always, I thank you guys for taking a little part of your Monday and coming by, watching the stream here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. We have streams 7 days a week pretty much now. If you like franchise action in OOTP, Thursday night we got a franchise doubleheader. That Sports Gamers Chicago Hope and Rich's Reds franchise. Wednesday night, we have franchise hockey manager action as Adam and Jeff come by. Stream whatever franchise they're working on at any given particular time. They've got a lot of great ones out there. You can catch up on the latest episodes over at youtube.com/OOTP Developments. Thursday night, we have a double dip of Perfect Team action. 9 p.m. Eastern Time this week in Perfect Team, hosted by yours truly, our flagship program here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. And then afterwards, we have Rich's Perfect Team relegation/playoff prep, depending on what direction his team is going that particular week. Friday nights, we've got Rich and Gus Run the Mets. A great franchise with Rich Grisham and his close personal friend, Gus Ramsey. They're doing a great job. Science Saturdays is on with Alex, as Alex explores some of the deeper, finer details of out-of-the-park baseball for all the custom stat heads out there. And then Sunday, Rich has his Perfect Team weekly prep stream. Again, 7 days of action here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Most of it, almost all of it, backed up over on our YouTube channel as well. If you prefer to watch on YouTube, the archives usually go live the next day, youtube.com/OOTP Developments. Whew! Just so much. There's so much going on, chat. Always. Lots of content. We've got some great, big, new stuff planned for the summer as well. All of it extremely redacted. But, the heck? Oh, it disappeared. The last week's tournament. I was like, there was 2 there all night. 3 there all night. All right, let's get the highlights rolling. Oh, crap. Yes, that's right. We also have a podcast, OOTP Now, on Tuesdays. By the way, there's no OOTP Now this week. But if you are a podcast fan, you can always check out our podcast. It's available on your podcast app of choice on Android or iOS. You can also listen online. Hosted by Rich and featuring a motley cast of crew and characters from week to week. Usually yours truly stops in for what Rich usually tells me will be a 5-minute segment and ends up being a half hour. But that's okay. Game number 2 between the Geobon Rockhounds and the Melon Felons. John Lester on the hill for the Felons. Inciarte to lead it off for the Rockhounds. Rockhounds need a win to push to a Game 3. Here we go, and Inciarte is going to lead it off with a base hit into center field. The Rockhounds trying to get it going here early. Here's Jose Martinez. Runners on first and second now with still nobody out. Grounder is short. That's going to be 6-4-3 double play. Big double play. Inciarte goes to third. And they get nothing. Top of the fourth now. 2 out. Wilmer Flores at second. Evan Longoria at first for Jacob Stallings. That ball's hit high and deep to left field. Down the line. It is gone.
Oh, hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Jacob Stallings with a 3-run home run. And Gioban takes a 3-0 lead. They end up getting 4 in the inning. Top of the 6th now. Inciarte at the dish. Second and third is Gioban threatening again. Only 1 out. And that's ripped. That's going to be down the left field line. That's going to score 2 more. Gioban putting their foot on the pedal here against the Felons. A 2-run double by Ender Inciarte. And it's 6-0. 7-0 now as we go to the top of the 7th. Cooper at second. Stallings at first. Iglesias at the dish. And that's a base hit into right field. That's going to get into the corner. That's going to score at least 1. And possibly going to score a second to throw to third. Iglesias is save, a 2-run. It says double, but maybe a triple. Either way, 9-0 is the score. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Oh, hey, bronze tournament, man, anything can happen. 9-0 now, bottom of the 7th. Jorko at second. Martinez at the dish. Nobody out. And that ball's high and deep to left field. And the Melons are on the board. Jose Martinez with a 2-run home run. 450 feet to left field, and it's 9-2. Here's Cooper now. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Crick into the game. That one's hit high and deep to right center field. That's going to short hop the wall. Cooper on his way to second. And he's going to keep going all the way to third. A triple for Garrett Cooper. Still nobody out here in the inning. Bottom of the 9th now. They end up scoring 1 more in the bottom of the 7th. Let's advance to the bottom of the 9th. Framber Valdez into the game to face Ender Inciarte with 2 down. That's a fly ball to center. And we're going to have a Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. The Gioban Rockhounds hang on for a 9-3 win. And we're going to have a Game 3 here in this week's TWIPT Weekly Showdown. Oh, baby. Gotta love those deciding third games. Ender Inciarte goes 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs for the Rockhounds. Jacob Stallings 2 for 4 with 3 runs scored and 3 RBIs as well. Jeff Hoffman picks up the win. He goes 6, gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 6 Ks. Crick and Valdez able to keep it together. John Lester takes the loss, 5 1/3, 10 hits, 7 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Workman gives up a couple of runs as well. So we are going to have a third and deciding game, ladies and gentlemen, between the Mellon Felons, who will send Johnny Cueto to the mound, at least tentatively. Daniel Norris will be the counter tentatively from the Gioban Rockhounds. Again, in the straw poll, pretty much 50-50 before this started in the straw poll. And it's been pretty even so far. As we get set to go to the third and final game of this series, it is 1-1. As I'm definitely not getting Animal Crossing alerts about something. What is happening? Oh my. Sorry, chat. Guys, if you're looking to continue the conversations, we have some great community outlets out there that you could take advantage of. First of all, we have our Discord, discord.gg/OOTP. We have almost 6,500 members in there discussing the core game, franchise hockey manager, and of course, perfect team. If you guys want to jump over there, we also have the forums, forums.otpdevelopments.com. If forums is more your thing, again, two very vibrant communities that we have that you can take part of. Talk about all things OOTP, talk about all things franchise hockey manager, and all things perfect team as well. Oh, yes. All right, we're just waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, the tension is high here in the OOTP Perfect Team Weekly Showdown Arena as we are waiting for the results of the third and final game. Mellon Felons got out to a 1-0 lead with a 4-2 victory in game number 1. And then fell behind 9-0 in game number 2 as the Geoban Rockhounds hang on for a 9-3 win, forcing this third and final deciding game. One team will finish second place. The other team will win and will be immortalized in the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Hall of Fame. Speaking of being immortalized, ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm that on Thursday, on This Week in Perfect Team, we will have a huge announcement at the beginning of the show. A landscape-changing announcement. That's Thursday right here, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's like 3 days, 23 hours, 2 days, 23 hours, 37 minutes from now. We'll be kicking off the show by taking a look at the first ever winner of the Perfect League, which ran last week. And we will have a huge announcement as well. PT Perfect League gonna be aired on ESPN. I'm okay with that on the one condition that I get to call it. Maybe landscape changing was overselling it. Did I maybe oversell it? How's my team doing? Brutal. We were 7-12 earlier? It's not good. It's not a good scene. You're way better. Wow, the shade. The sim is in, chat. It's time. Actually, I do. I don't want to. I don't want to get my hopes up. I pitched an idea. I think we're gonna do it. It'd be a lot of fun. It's unrelated to the huge announcement, by the way. All right, here we go. Game 3 of the deciding game. Daniel Norris on the hill for the Rockhounds. Ender Inciarte leading it off for the Melons. Felons. Melon Felons. Melon Felons. Thanks, Skep, for making me have to trip over that 100 times. And grounded to the pitch man. Norris up with it. Pulls a crumb out of his beard and makes the play. Apparently the crumb was a crouton from a big salad he had at Olive Garden before the game. Still at the top of the first here. Rosario at second, Fletcher at third. Crone at the dish, only one down. Felon trying to get out to an early lead. That's a walk. That's going to load him up. Jose Martinez now, not the man you want up with the bases loaded, but he goes down swinging for out number 2. Here's Yastrzemski. Fly ball to the left. Looks like Norris is going to get out by the skin of his beard. What do you mean beard shade? As a man with a beard, there's nothing better than finding an edible piece of food in your beard. I'm just saying. Bottom of the third now. Rosario at the dish. Martinez at first with 2 down. And that's ripped in the right center field gap. Martinez is on his horse. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Here comes the throw. It's going to get in. Martinez not going to be able to score. It would be nice to get something for my ESPN Plus subscription. I wish. No one's going to let me on syndicated national TV. Rosario at second. Jose Martinez at first. Now here's Wilmer Flores with 2 down. And that's a base hit into left field. And the Rockhounds are going to get on the board first. A 2-run double by Wilmer Flores. And they take a 2-0 lead. Top of the fourth now. Jose Martinez at the dish. Kevin Crone at first. And that's a walk. Not even close on that one. Here's Yastrzemski. Nobody out here. 2 on. And that's looped into right field. That's going to be caught. Crone's going to tag up, though, and try to score. Here comes a throw. He is safe. So first and third now with 1 down for Jed Jorko. And that ball gets away. Crone taking the extra base is going to pay off as he's going to score on the wild pitch. It's 2-1. And then Jorko walks. First and second, 1 down now for Jose Iglesias. And that is a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw in from right. They're going to hold the runner at third. Base is loaded now for Luis Torrens. Only 1 out here in the inning. Fly ball to right. Probably not going to be deep enough to score. And it will not be. Out number 2. Here's Inciarte now. And a fly ball in the infield. Backpedaling a little bit is Iglesias, and he makes the play. They get 1, but Strand, the base is loaded. Top of the fifth now. The Mellon Felons down 2-1. Here's Rosario with Fletcher at first. Robert Gazelman into the game. And it's a base hit back up the middle. Good throw into third. Keeps Fletcher at second. Here's Kevin Crone. Still nobody out here in the inning. Fly ball to right against the shift. This is going to be a long run. Tough play. But Hayward's going to make it. Here's Jose Martinez. 1 down now. First and second are the runners. And he goes down swinging. Here's Yastrzemski. Gazelman trying to get out of it here, trying to strand these 2 runners on. And that is a base hit to center field. That's going to score 1, and it's a tie ball game. Mike Yastrzemski with an RBI single, and it's 2-2. Here's Jorko now. This inning's still going. First and second. Pop-up. Foul territory, first base side. He gives way to the first baseman, Flores. So we're tied after 5. Here's Iglesias to lead off the top of the 6th. And that is a base hit to center field. Iglesias with a single. And the Felons have the first runner on here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's Torrens. Grounder to short. 6-4. That's all they're going to get. Iglesias breaks it up. Here's Inciarte now. Tyler Rogers into the game. Base it into right field. Here comes the throw to third. It's going to be close. But slides in, and he's saved. Torrens goes first to third on a single by Inciarte. And here's Fletcher now, only 1 down. Tie ball game. And that's going to give them the lead. A base hit back up the middle. David Fletcher. And the Melons take a 3-2 lead. 4-2 now, top of the 7th. 2 on for Jose Iglesias, 1 down, Framber Valdez on the hill. And that's ripped in the right center field gap, and that's going to give them some insurance. 2 more runs score on the double by Jose Iglesias, and it's 6-2. Bottom of the 9th now, 2 down. Selman looking to shut it down. Grounded to 3rd, and that's going to do it. The Melon Felons are your week number 12 TWIPT champions with a 7-2 final score as Skep's free-to-play team gets the job done. 4-2 win in game number 1, a 9-3 loss in game number 2, and a 7-2 win in game number 3. Skep's free-to-play team is your week 12 TWIPT Weekly Showdown champion. Folks, that is going to do it for this episode of TWIPT Weekly Showdown. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. Or if you're on your mobile device, give it a tap, hit the heart, turn the notifications on as well. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our social media. Twitter.com/OTVBaseball, Twitter.com/OTVPerfectTeam, Facebook.com/OTVBaseball, Discord.gg/OTP, forums.OTVDevelops.com, Instagram.com/OTVPerfectTeam, and Out of the Park Baseball. Guys, as always, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.